So here we are. I'm looking very tired. We're at Soul Survivor, and we're talking about the next theme. So we've got Gather coming up on the 23rd of September, and this week we're looking at what it means to be yourself. But I have a guest, you may have noticed. Who are you?
I'm Jimmy Dale, and I work for the Church of England. I have the rather impressive sounding title of being the National Youth Evangelism Officer, which basically means that I help the Church of England think about how we can best do evangelism with young people.
Cool. And you've agreed to come and tell us maybe a bit about what you think it means to be yourself.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
So, I think being yourself is always a really hard thing. So I remember when I was doing lots of face-to-face youth work. When I first started, I was a youth worker over in East London, and when I first moved there, all the kids who I was working with was so much cooler than I was. I like Coldplay, and I kind of liked skinny jeans, and none of my young people were like that. And so I really tried to be really cool, and I tried to listen to grime music, which I didn't like. And I tried to learn all these slang words, and in the end I had one of the young people who said, "Look, Jim, we don't like you because you're like us, we like you because you're like you." And I think that's what it's about, to be yourself. It's about knowing that God has created you to be an individual. He has gifted you to be unique, and it's about how do I live and move and breathe to be exactly who God has created me to be as a unique individual. And
Cool, thank you. And one of the things I think that in Suffolk we're missing out on, or not realising, is how many people actually want to come to church.
Yeah.
So can you throw us that stat, your famous stat that you've been using all week so far, the last couple of weeks? Tell us a bit about what you're doing and why that's important.
Yeah, so we're heading up a programme you might be able to see behind me. We're at Soul Survivor plugging a new resource which we're doing called Mission Academy Live, which we've did a big bit of research, and what we found was that amongst non-Christians, so amongst your non-Christian young people, your non-Christian friends, that 1 in 6 of them are open to having a conversation about faith, want to know more about Jesus, and they would like to have a spiritual experience. So if you think of 6 of your non-Christian friends and you were to talk to all of them, statistically 1 of them would be interested. So our challenge to you, and if Mission Academy Live is helpful in helping you to think about how you could best do that, we would encourage you, start talking to your friends about Jesus, and you will be amazed at how open they are, and how maybe for at least a couple of them that might exactly be what they've been looking for.
Cool. Thank you very much.
It's quite alright.
We'll see you again very soon.
It's great. Brilliant. Cheers, guys.